Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing good today, keeping safe, keeping healthy, happy. On today's episode of The Coin Guy Presents, we will be talking about how to identify ancient coins. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. Some of these do apply to modern coins or other world coins, but there are a few little things for ancient coins that are distinct or unique. So, much like world coins, things like language, very important. Symbol, very important. Denomination, not so important. There are denominations in ancient coinage, but it's generally not as obvious as it is with modern, where it'll have a 1 or a 5 or a 10 or a 500, whatever. Usually their denominations were based on things like size, weight, and material. So, how then do we identify ancient coins? First off, language, still quite useful. If you pick up a coin and it's got Arabic on it, well, that's a pretty good sign, kind of rough area of the world you want to be in. So, take a random, one of my newer ancient coins. Boom, you look at that one there. You can see there's some Arabic on it. If you can read it, bonus. This is actually a coin from India, but obviously at some points, Arabic and Persian language is very important in their coinage. So you can at least use it to narrow it down. Bonus points again if you can read Arabic or Persian or any of those similar languages. Same thing, if you see Greek, if you see Latin, that can be quite helpful because it at least pinpoints you in the right direction. Sometimes even you'll be able to get the word Constantine, the word emperor, the word Augustus. These things, with the Greek ones, you'll see the word Athens or the word Alexander or, these other kind of little hints which can at least point you in the right direction. A big thing with symbols, because again, a lot of different societies use different symbols. If you see the Shahada, you're dealing with Islamic coinage. A lot of Islamic coinage will not have symbols. It will have letters, words, things like the Shahada. You'll find Bismillahs, this sort of thing. Jaid is a common thing that we see in the early Islamic coinage, where they'd take either a Byzantine or a Sasanian coin and just stamp Jaid, good, on it. You see your Alexander the Port. I can't speak today. What's going on? Alexander the Great portrait. Right now, you know which direction you're looking at. If you look at some of my coins where you see a camp gate, or certain imagery of like Jupiter being all regal, Roman. Use the symbols to help guide you. It's not the answer, but it points you in the right direction. For ancient coins, as opposed to denomination, material, shape, and size are the most important. This is where you need to get a scale, which I don't have on hand. Why don't I have my scale on hand? This is a good question. Oh, no, I don't have it on hand. That's okay. You all know what a scale looks like. Weighing the coins. The difference between certain denominations within Roman coins, for example, can be a matter of a couple grams. Same thing, the difference between fakes and real coins. Now, there is such a thing as an ancient fake, but that's a whole nother video that we'll get into. It's a very interesting topic. So, knowing those sort of things, like how much a coin weighs, because then you can kind of get an idea for which century is it from. Sometimes certain leaders will debase their coinage, so you'll get a different weight. Material, obviously, the difference between copper, silver, and gold. Some societies didn't have silver coinage. Some didn't have gold. Some didn't have copper, believe it or not. Or copper was less common. So, for example, if we look at Sasanian coinage, most of our coinage is silver. That at least points us in the right direction. Also, their coins are very unique design. There will be a Sasanian video at some point because it is my main research interest. So we got language, symbols, material, things like weight. Condition. Now, as opposed to more modern coinage, condition is often an issue with ancient coins. So you'll get coins, say like this, where we can't tell nothing from it. We've got one like this where I've written on it unknown crested emperor, because I can just kind of see a face, and on the other side I can't see nothing. This one here, on one side I can kind of see a camp gate. Maybe it's a camp gate. I've actually even written a question mark there. The rest I can't see nothing. So I am not going to be able to identify those in the end. We do have a term in numismatics. They're called slugs. It's not uncommon in archaeology to get basically the round shape of a coin. We know it was probably a coin, but it's too degraded to actually give us any information, which is sad. Tear. Jonathan cries when he sees that. But these slugs are still valuable for us archaeologically, because at least it shows the presence of coins, even if they can't be dated or we can't get any information. So we've got language, materials, weights, symbols. I know I'm not doing these in order. Don't worry. Are there any details that you can see? What's the condition of them? The next thing, much like every other coin, is research. Use books. Coins and Hoards of Turkestan in Russian. Introduction to Arabic coins and how to read them. Sasanian numismatics. Sasanian coins of Armenia. Ancient Greek and Roman coins. Handbook of Islamic coins. Handbook of Islamic coins. Yes, I have 2 copies of this book. Why do I have 2 copies? There's a funny story with that I'm not going to tell today. But it's funny, trust me. You get a good laugh. You get a good laugh. Books. Again, do your research. If you think you're the first person to find a Samanid coin in gold, either you are the luckiest human on earth, or it's not real. Sorry. Do your research. Again, some places did stuff in silver, some did not. Some emperors did coins in silver, some did not. Sometimes there was a shift, or, they changed some of the imagery, or they changed the language. You'll get ancient coins where, they started with Jaid, and then they added Bismillah, and then you add the full Shahada around the rim. Sasanian coins, we actually have a lot of good examples of that, where you can see the evolution of Jaid, Bismillah, Shahada. It shows a very interesting evolution. This is with less than 100 years. So yeah, look for those details. Do your research. It's my best advice. Honestly, if you take anything from these videos, do your research. That will save you worlds of trouble. Yeah, so there you have it. Ancient coins, how to identify them. Best advice is do your research. Just have fun with it, It's not an instant gratification. I have coins that it took me literally months to figure them out. I have some that I still don't know all the details, and I've had them for years. Because some of them I can't tell because there's literally, the information's gone. Some of them it's just I can't read them. My Middle Persian is, it's passable, but, could be better. And that's all there is to it. You got to go with what you can get. And with ancient coins, it can be a struggle, but it can be fun when you do get the results. I get giddy and excited when I can get some good results. It's very exciting. So there you have it. Hope everyone has fun. Maybe next time you're in a museum, try and see how much of a coin you can get without looking at the piece of paper that says what it is. You'll be amazed how much information you can get. So there you go. Have fun. Everyone stay safe. Like, subscribe, comment. Ask your questions. I love to know what people are thinking. Bye-bye for now.